Satisfy your need for happiness through your own curiosity with the Ranveer Show. Very dry question for you. What's the gift of being born as a Sanatani?
You have been born into a culture that is the most sophisticated spiritual culture ever seen on planet Earth. I have not found anything in any religion, not the specifics, but the fundamental idea, the core philosophical idea, the practice or the application, that is not already somewhere or the other, in some form or the other, present within Sanatan Dharma. And the vastness of the processes, the methods, the philosophies, it's like a library. It's the most comprehensive design that has ever come up.
What do you think is the downside?
Downside is not in Sanatan Dharma. Downside is in the practitioners of Sanatan Dharma. I feel that's a different topic altogether, but I had spoken about it somewhere else, I think. I felt that from 1947 after the independence till at least 1980s or maybe even middle 80s and all that, Hindu society by default relegated religion to the sideways and dharma and practices and all that, and became more materialistic, perhaps in the understanding that somehow that is the fulfillment of life and ye to chalta rahega. And that was a very wrong step to do, and whose repercussions is already affecting India in various places. And thankfully, there is a new generation which is much more interested in these things now that is coming up, which was clearly not there even 20-30 years ago. 20 years ago, if you spoke about religion in an average town or something, I'm saying, in an urban setting, so you'll be looked at, people would be more suspicious of you.
Yeah. I remember writing an Om on top of my exam papers and I got into trouble for that in school. I got made fun of. But in retrospect, at age 30, I don't see a problem with that. I wasn't trying to demean any other religion by doing that. It was just for myself. It was probably some sort of self-confidence inflicting thing.
Yeah.
Just before an exam, you write a small Om. I remember being made fun of so much. I remember being made fun of for praying once after a car accident. It bothered me a little bit then, not because it hurt my ego, because I questioned the reality of the guys making fun of me in terms of, do you not believe in this? Do you not see the greatness of God? I think as life went forward, some of them still make fun of me, but most of them have wrapped their head around the thought of God, or perhaps even the thought of Sanatan Dharma. I do believe that Gen Zs are way more spiritually open than people my age.
Yes, correct. That I've seen.
All over India, I'm talking. We see that on social media and data tells us the same. I used to be scared of creating spiritual / religious content in 2016. Now when I create it, I know that it's going to explode on the internet. But it was created with the same intention. It's just that the times and the deities are possibly allowing it more. If you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out these curated playlists that we've made especially for you related to the subject that was spoken about in this clip.